So here's my guide on what to do if you're a noob and you want to start making money in GTA. The first thing you need to do, get the Kosaka. You can buy it on the Worst Stock website on your phone, and then buy the Sparrow. It's like an addition to the Kosaka. That's really important for the doing Cayo Perico heist. That's where most of my money comes from. By the way, I only play solo, so this you might feel differently if you like play with friends or something, but yeah, keep that in mind. So after you have that, you can work on some other stuff. Special cargo. It makes a lot of money, but you also have to invest probably like 10 million or something into the warehouses. So, yeah, it's a lot of Cayo Pericos. Then you have the nightclubs. Nightclubs generate really good passive money, and nightclubs are also related to the next tier, which is your motorcycle club businesses. Not the club itself, like not the clubhouse, but the businesses. That's weed, meth, cocaine, forgeries. If you get those businesses, if you buy the businesses, you don't have to upgrade them or anything. If you just buy the businesses, then your nightclub will passively generate supplies, and then you can sell that for a lot. So the nightclub has two great ways to make money, pretty much passively. Yeah, and then next is like, as far as your businesses go, I don't keep any of them stocked except for acid, and that's because acid can't get rated. The other ones are too much of a pain to mess with. Plus, I haven't experimented with them, but a lot of the businesses are actually impossible to sell everything, especially if you have a large stock and you're by yourself. But you can always sell acid solo, so that's a great point in favor of acid. Next you have like your motorcycle club. You could fix bikes for 50k pop. Your arcade generates like 5,000 a day if you buy a few arcade machines. So that's not great. In reference, the nightclub generates 50,000 a day. So I put it in C tier. Honestly, for me, it's more like F tier. It's like barely worth it for me, since I don't do the heists or anything associated with the arcade. But anyway, at least it gives me 10 parking spaces, at least. I think you can even buy more, maybe, but I'm not sure. But yeah, the most valuable thing about this for me is the parking spaces, so that should tell you how I feel about it. The auto shop, you can fix up cars, and also it lets you customize your cars with like locked paints and stuff, so you don't have to do a bunch of stupid races. So the auto shop for me is actually like S tier, but not for money making, but just for personal reasons. For money making, it's C tier. You can just you can fix up some cars. Sometimes, like this week that I'm recording this, they'll have like triple rewards on the missions that you get in here. So, for example, right now the auto mission is worth about 1 million. It's still not as good as Cayo Perico, but it's not bad for when Cayo Perico's on cooldown. That's just something to keep in mind. Then lastly, we have our celebrity protection agency. that's really good when the Dr. Dre mission, that's normally worth 1 mil. Sometimes, like last week when I'm recording this, it was worth double, so 2 mil. When it's worth 2 mil, then I feel like it's worth actually doing. It's kind of a pain. It's soloable. It helps if you like buy a lot of snacks between the missions. But yeah, it is soloable. So that's it's kind of like A tier when it's on the Dr. Dre bonus weekend or week, but normally, as far as like passive income, you have to. It's even worse in the arcade for passive income. So this thing is only really good when it's like like for the Dr. Dre mission, really. I don't bother with it though. Normally, I would rather just do Cayo Perico and special cargo, maybe the occasional acid lab if you've got spare time. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole guide on how to start making money on GTA Online.